Look at density, mass and volume. So the key formula we need to know is that density equals to mass divided by volume. Some useful rearrangements that give us volume and mass are the following. So mass equals to density times volume, and volume equals to mass divided by density. Some common units we might come across for density are grams per centimeters cubed, kilograms per meters cubed, and so on. Similarly, units for mass we might see are grams, kilograms, and tons, and units for volume we might see are millimeters cubed, centimeters cubed, meters cubed, and so on. Let's look at some examples now of where we use this formula to work out either density, mass, or volume. The example says lead has a density of 11.5 grams per centimeters cubed. A block of lead measures 7 centimeters by 5 centimeters by 2 centimeters. What is the volume of the block, and what is the mass of the block? So we can work out the volume of the block from the information given in the question without using this formula here. We're told that the block of lead measures 7 centimeters by 5 centimeters by 2 centimeters. If we multiply all three quantities, then we end up with the volume. So 7 times 5 times 2 gives us 70, and our units are centimeters times centimeters times centimeters. In other words, centimeters cubed. Now, to work out the mass of the block, we use the formula that we have here, and we rearrange this to make mass the subject. We get that by multiplying both sides by the volume. So we have that the mass equals to the density multiplied by the volume. And we're told in the question that the density of the block is equal to 11.5 grams, or that lead has a density of 11.5 grams per centimeters cubed. And so we have that the mass equals to 11.5 multiplied by 70, and if we include the units we have grams per centimeters cubed, and for the volume we have units of centimeters cubed. So the units cancel in the following way: the centimeters cubed cancel and we're left with grams. 0.5 times 70 gives us 805, and so we have that the mass of the block equals to 805 grams. Let's look at the final two examples. So the first example says work out the density if the mass of an object is 4,340 kilograms and the volume is 7 meters cubed. So we can use the formula density equals to mass divided by volume, and so we have that the density equals to the mass in this question, which is 4,340 kilograms, divided by the volume, which is 7 meters cubed. If we work this out, then we find that we get an answer of 620, and our units are kilograms per meters cubed. So the final example says work out the volume if the mass of an object is 420 kilograms and the density is 140 kilograms per meters cubed. So since we're trying to work out the volume, we need to rearrange this formula so that volume is the subject. If we do that, we get that the volume equals to the mass divided by the density. And so in this question, we're told that the mass of the object is equal to 420 kilograms, and the density of the object is equal to 140 kilograms per meters cubed. And so if we work this out, we get 3, and for our units, the kilograms cancel, and so we're left with meters cubed. So the volume of the object is 3 meters cubed.